Bitcoin 2 months away of the next all-time high. What? Is that even possible? Well, we talk about that in today's show here. Crypto news, fun on the right, crypto a tope. Bitcoin has to deal first, not with this golden cross, but with the cross of death. It's the first time in history that Bitcoin is facing this moment with the moving averages. This indicator, it was close in 2015, but finally didn't cross and now are about of crossing. And if this is something that's gonna happen, what should we expect? Well, according to 2015, where we didn't cross, we were just going up like crazy. So maybe, even though it's called the death cross, maybe it's a good thing, and that will meet with the other piece of information of today's show, which is that we are having already in the daily chart the golden cross for Bitcoin. This happened also in 2019, and just 2 months after this cross, we went into the all-time high. So 66 days from now, we can have, if we do the same, remember, I'm not expert, I have no clue if this is going to happen or not. This is not financial advice, but this happened in the past. So maybe for sometime in April 13 approximately, we'll have the new all-time high, at least the higher high in a long time for Bitcoin. This will have to do a lot with dollar. It had already the death cross and it's going down, and it was going up the last couple of days, but now we have 2 days in a row going down for dollar, which is a good thing for Bitcoin that can go up. It's crazy watching dollar with the death cross and Bitcoin with a golden cross at the same time. That's the counter indicator. And why is going dollar up or down? Well, it has to do with what Jerome Powell says from the Fed. And he said that, yeah, we are recovering, but not so fast. So arguments for one and the other path. We need to see if dollar is going, as Bob Lucas is telling us, to retest this trend of going down, or we might break it in the future and go higher. We need dollar to follow this trend and keep on falling so that stock market can go up as it did in United States yesterday, but today in Asia is going down. S&P 500 went up yesterday. We'll see today. And Bitcoin in the daily chart, that is around the $23,000, and that's the line of support and resistance right now. Some people believe that Bitcoin is following a path it already walked in 2020. If that's so, I use TradingView Pro. You have the link in the description with a discount. And if we are following that path, maybe we can follow like this huge going up, or maybe this other one. So I copied both of them and put them here in red and green. Why? Because one goes up and one goes down. So the moment for Bitcoin where it has to decide if it's following this path, if going up or down, would be around 20 March 2023, which is, if you remember, the time we expect the Fed to decide if they are going to raise rates or they are not going to raise them. Also, with the moon phases, there are some coincidence between those scenarios. So we'll see about that and what will happen. If we go down, well, remember, we have still the CME gap in 19,800, and we already closed the one we had so close at 23,300. So now we can easily go down to find this one. We'll see about that. Remember the falling wedge, remember the moving average in the monthly chart of 50 and the resistance we have to break, and all the things we talk about in past videos. Do not miss those out. And remember the path we believe Bitcoin is following right now. We've talked about this a lot of times, and you can see that right now both the line of 2020 and the line of 2019, which is this one yellow, also replicated here, both are telling us that Bitcoin should go maybe higher a little bit if we follow 2019, but mostly flat till Valentine's Day, and then we'll see if we keep on going up or down as we expected. But we have some good news. For example, in Amsterdam airport, I'm not sure if there's an ATM for Bitcoin, but Wolf of All Streets is making a joke that we have there the House of Tulips, that bubble that we had, but people that are creating and putting those ATMs all over the world are our partners bitbase.es. They have already ATMs in some airports like Palma, like Ibiza, and they have so many stores in Spain, Portugal, and all over the world. So go to bitbase.es, you can buy there your crypto, or you can visit the new ATMs they have in Huelva, also in Valladolid, Spain. And if you own a business and you want to have your own ATM, just contact them and ask them, and you will easily install it. More good news for the crypto space. Well, bad news in Turkey with the earthquake, but a good use case for cryptocurrencies that help us send help to the people that need it. So it's a very interesting use case for crypto. Also in Spain, we have this award, Blockchain and Advanced Technologies. The winners were iCommunity, and it will be a project to develop traceability and transparency and documents for public administration. So good. And also remember about Twitter competitor, decentralized one called Damius, that right now maybe will include crypto payments into it. So that would be so cool, as it's so cool that in half a year, like half the Bitcoin hasn't moved in 2 years. So that's a record. A lot of people like you and myself, holders, that will never sell. And if that's so, well, because of the law of offer and demand, we should have higher prices in the future. In China, good news that one of the former workers of Bank of China asking to China to unban Bitcoin. And Michael Burry, that is, if you are now so optimist, he still pessimist. He believes this time is no different, as he said that on Twitter. Remember, he told us to sell the last day of January. He's an expert billionaire, and right now he believes that we will keep on going down. But the market is in the green. The bubbles are in the green with sand so crazy up. Why? Well, they had a mysterious partnership with Arabia. We'll see about that. Also, if you go to the most important ones, the best, like baby Dogecoin, it was in the last 7 days 125% higher. And why is that? Well, allegedly they are burning some tokens and they are developing the project, but remember, this is a meme coin. I bought some in the past, and we'll see if we have our money back. The day that Dogecoin moved a wallet from 9 years ago, just awoken, and everybody is speculating if that's Elon Musk or maybe someone that just lost the password and now found it. Also, we had in Tron Network a token called FUD based on FTX users' debt that went up 39,500%, which is crazy. Be careful with that. Also, good news for the JED stablecoin. It's up 14,500% in unique addresses. So that's so cool. And cool for Optimism, that is in a new all-time high. Congratulations to all of you that had the airdrop I didn't got, even though I did the tutorial. Thank you for the riders that sent me some of those OPs. And if you had Hedera, you have a good day today because Dell just partnered with them. So we'll see about Hedera Hash Graph. Ethereum going up in the line we draw in a day that we just tried for first time testnet for Shanghai, the moment that all those tokens block will be able of moving, and it was a success. So cool. And also cool that Visa is testing how to accept large settlement payments on Ethereum. That's awesome and huge for Ethereum, and very good for Litecoin that we are above $100 again. Cardano is going to 0.45. and the market is greedy right now. But we have some concerns. For example, in UK, they are creating the Bitcoin, the USDC. Why would you do that? China is doing it, United States, everybody, the Eurozone is doing it. And you are not going to be able of buying allegedly more than 20,000 pounds if you want that CBDC. We don't want that. We want Bitcoin. More bad news. Some addresses from Alameda and FTT are moving. So maybe this is part of the bankruptcy process, or maybe Sam Sagath and his friends are moving it, even though the judge is saying that they can't use encrypted messaging apps in order to communicate. More bad news for today, 8th of February. Binance is suspending temporarily some of the withdrawal transfers, so be aware of that, and we'll see if this is something normal or this is a disaster. And more bad news, this Sunday the Super Bowl won't be the Crypto Bowl because there will be not a single advertising for crypto as it was last year, but we have a lot of fiascos since then. One of them, Genesis, Gemini, but we are going to have good news for Gemini. They reached an agreement with Genesis Global Capital, and maybe if you had there your tokens frozen, you will be able of having them back. Best of luck with that. Be careful with all these people. Now a former employee from Coinbase said that it was true that they had information that they use at their advantage when they are doing insider trading, which is no good. And we'll see about BlockFi that right now we have some good news. Last week the court approved our motion setting for the procedures for the proof of claim process, including establishing the bar date or the deadline to submit a proof of claim, which has been set for 31st March 2023. Right now you have to do nothing, so just wait. If you have some funds there, you will get an email further that will tell you the amount of money they will claim for you. If you agree, you have to do nothing. If you don't agree with that amount, then we will need to do some things. I will tell you about them in next episodes. In the DeFi ecosystem, we are above $50 billion. And we have interesting news for NFTs in Bitcoin. In this case, we have the game Doom into Bitcoin forever. Is that a good thing or not? Controversial. Bad thing is that DEX cow swap was hacked. $180,000 were exploited. But we have some more good news, like Louis Vuitton partnered with Yayoi Kusama to launch NFTs. Solana is integrated with Brave a little further, and even though Solana is not my favorite project right now, but Brave is my favorite browser, and now you can do more things with Solana, like using the decentralized applications with Brave. Also, we transfer the website where you can send huge files. I use it every day. It's coming into the NFT space too. And we have good news for Lido. If you have some Ethereum and you want to do some staking, but you don't have like 32, well, you can just follow this tutorial and ask myself, go to Ledger Live to discover, then to Lido, and there you have the stake you have to create. But if you did it already, as we did, we have some rewards already. I earned $150 since the creation of that video, which is cool, and everything with the safety of the Ledger Nano S Plus X or stacks. If you want to buy one of them, link in the description. You help the channel indirectly, thank you very much. And you have in funontheright.com crypto safety a lot of videos telling you how to use this and do everything. Maybe you want to give this as a present for Valentine's Day to your special significant other. That would be cool. Or use that link in Amazon to buy whatever you want, and we will have some money back. Thank you very much. Maybe you want this year to make a present that lasts forever, that she or he will remember all her life. Then a song with Canciones.com, and remember till February the 10th you have That will be the last day. If you don't ask for it, the 10th, it's over. But you have 2 promotion codes where you have some money back because you are a rider here in Fun on the Ride. Or maybe you want to give him a different present because he or she has everything already. Well, maybe a 0. This is a cold wallet. It's so cool. You have also 10% discount with this code and the link we provide you in social media or in this video description. And if you want to win some money with Engrave, you can do it. They have a draw right now. So go to our social media and get to know how to participate. Basically, you have to do a survey and you have to retweet and things like that. Your crypto eternally yours. And now we are like this cat holding our Bitcoin for good. We are the holders here in Fun on the Ride. Oh, be careful because bears are now driving motorcycles and being trumpetists, and maybe you as crazy as myself right now and you walk like this like myself, or maybe you were able of finding the way through your financial freedom as this cat is going to make it through the hole and awaken. What about this guy? So cute, this little cat and this dog that was trapped in the crypto space, but finally this guy found him and helped him. What's going on? Come with me. We'll be happy with the Bitcoin world. Let's go home. Yes, thank you. Okay, we have no more time today. If you want to learn Spanish, you have this very same video in Spanish in our primary channel, Fun on the Ride. If you want more in English, just wait till this video here. Fun on the Ride. Health, money, love, party in peace. The best is yet to come, and crypto a tope. To the moon!